Hello everybody, welcome to another episode on the DeathCraft server. Let me show you what I've done off camera. I've put a roof on the thing, and I got some ideas of what to do to continue here. I think I'm going to do it in the video. I've extended this out, just build a border around on the ground. It'll help me to build, because flying while placing blocks is kind of difficult. This should be high enough for what I want to do next. And I'll probably do it off camera, but just thought I'd show you. This is white illuminated lamp, and this is just this one's tinted a gray color. Simple lighting, but as you can see, if I hit F7, we have some spots that are still risky, and I'm going to take care of that. I know what to do about it, but I want to take one step at a time. And so I've set up a chest here of some of the things that we will need. I want to set up a tinker's smeltery, and the place I want to do it is around here. I don't have a set exact place, but I do know that I want to be able to access it from the back, so I'm just gonna come out a little bit. I think that should be enough for me to get back there, and I'll come out. I'm not going to bury it in the ground like I usually do. One, because there's only one layer of ground here, so the tinker smeltery would show those 3x3 blocks. The 9 blocks would show from below, and I don't want that. And two, because I've noticed that whenever I've done it in the ground, I've had to place the basins where the collection of the material would be. It would be underground. I want to stop doing that. I want the tinker smeltery to be above ground entirely, so I'm gonna go outside like this. Now, is this I'm not sure if I placed it right. I do know this is the general area where I'd like it. If I come out, yeah, so this one has to be set back a bit. So these are okay. I can go here. Let's just get more blocks on the bar here. We'll use these. And that'll do. Alright, so now we can start building up. And I'm going to leave the back a little bit open, because we don't need to access back here. And when I say back here, I mean the bottom here. All of this will have its skirt underneath, and I'll take care of that later. I just want to measure the height correct, because I do want to get a good height here. And smelting or searing this brick took a while to do. This was a lot of scavenging for clay out in the waters out there, and I got a little bit more than I needed, but this is, or should be, the right amount of bricks that we need. Oh, this is not the brick that we use. This is not seared brick. Alright, so that's it for the brick, and now we open this up for the controller and whatever else things go here. There is another row I want to do, something different that I haven't done before. So this is okay. We just need the skirt back here. Under here we have 10 more, so this might fill in all of it. This is not it. I keep forgetting. So this is the same brick that is here that encases the inside walls of our place. So we can add these guys now. The smeltery drain, some of the glasses, some of the new stuff that I want to add that I haven't done before. The drains go on the outside, but where's the controller? It's this one. No. I would say this thing goes here. Controller's next. That's a drain, okay. Here's the controller. Grab that piece. And now we need the things that go up here, which are glass. I want to try some glass, see what that looks like. And I guess we can use a regular block here, but I don't have any more blocks, and that's why I said I want to leave some of these guys back here open. I think what I can do is take off one of the corners here, but now that I think of it, I do recall that I do have, oh, here it is. It's because of the drains. we can take out 2 drains from here, and we'll have 1 block for this and 1 block for our skirt, and that'll do. Then we can add our drains. Now, do I have faucets? I do. And now the basins. And that's fine. I gotta build a redstone clock. Or, yeah, I think it's called a redstone clock. Oh! That scared me. Alright, so you see that we're not too safe right about now, so we gotta get working on that. Let's see, who's on? Yeah, I'm gonna try to go to sleep because they might be busy. I still gotta make more smeltery, some more seared brick for the outside here. But this is set. Now, I like the way I can look inside. Maybe I'll add some light dead center above here just to make it glow from out here a little bit. But that looks good. Now, I do remember there is one more thing, because I thought I did count correct. And that is that the ender tank can go here. And that's covered, this is covered, so there's all our blocks. Perfect. There's our Tinker's Smeltery. Now, this will be easy to set up a tesseract here underneath, because I can knock out this block and put these 2 connected to it, and then put a face in front of it to cover the tesseract. And that'll send all our items to our future ME system, which I have plans for, but not anything concrete. Now let's get on to our next build. The next thing I want to do is cover that hole that we have up there. And I calculate we'll need 28. The reason is this is 7 by 7 wide. And I'm only going to be actually, no, now that I think of it, I think I better cover the whole thing. I was just going to do 1 line of glass around here. I think that would be 28. But let's just cover the whole thing. And there is a connection with what I want to do between the 2 floors, because there is going to be another floor up there. The second floor needs a hole to connect to the first floor here. So I'll break the glass wherever I need to, because there might be 2 holes that I might need. So let's get some more glass. And what I want to do is use this chisel. Chisel by the Chisel Modpack. And we can right click it, and this will open up this GUI. I'll put this glass and it'll give me all the options, and I like this. So let's click on it, and that'll convert our glass to this. Chinese glass is what it's called. Let's give it a try and see what this looks like with blue and white all around. This red should look good, hopefully. Will it stick? Yes, okay. See, I haven't tried it yet, not even in creative. I don't know what it would look like with the 2 combination. Much of this whole build for this base I haven't done in creative. Pretty much only the technical aspects I've done in creative, like the well, the smeltery, the engines, the magmatic engines that connect to the energy cells, and the lava pumps and tanks. Those I have done. Now what we can do is come down here. I don't think it looks too bad, do you? That's kind of snazzy. I think it works. For now, I don't have an entrance. I only have this book from Mistcraft. I can teleport in and out, but I have to make a couple more books to get around the island and to get around the world to other places. So for now, what I'll do is just beat up this glass and make my way out that way. Don't need to go out there now, but yeah, so here's what we have so far. Now I'm going to be doing some other decorations here, but I'm still playing around with some ideas because I'm not sure what to do there. Some of the guys went to the end and did not kill the dragon. They avoided it. All they wanted to do was build a little platform far off into the distance from the end island so that they can build a small little ghetto ender farm and get our ender pearls. I picked up 15. They left it at spawn. 15 should be more than enough. I really don't need ender pearls anymore. But we can get rid of this guy. Don't need it anymore. I will save it though. And it's been useful. Very slow, but useful. And We can save this glass for some future use. Now the next thing we want to do, I want to build a sort of power array. And I've created these fluid ducts that are transparent just to give a nicer effect. Don't know if we'll use it though. I'm not sure what exactly. I'm just going to play around with an idea that I have in my head and see if this works. I want to lift it off the ground. I don't want it on the ground. So I'm going to go back here a little bit. This looks pretty centered here with just this glass, avoiding this corner. That looks like it's the center, and we have about 2 spaces up. I'm going to put it at 1 more high, and then some energy conduit, and that'll be our center. Now we can get rid of the rest, because that will be our connectors for all that we're doing here. Get this dirt out of the way, and we'll put that there. Okay, so this will point the right direction all around. Let's see if we can aim it there. And now I'll get the fluid duct around there. Alright. Yep, that'll do. Now we can get our tank in the middle. This is more complicated than it needs to be. Let's see, do you guys know where a bamboo forest is? There's one between me and Crafted. Not sure of chords right now. Talk to you later. Okay, so this is more complicated than it needs to be right now, but I like the look of it, and that's what I'm going for. So I'll extend this out a little bit more, and I'll get a tesseract. We should have an extra. We have plenty. Let me just see. Yep, this one's available. I'll put this out here. Now, this will be for energy. So let's do the settings for this. Turn this off and that off. Energy sending. This is my energy, and it is set to lock, so that's good. Alright, all of this is set. Now we just need to turn it on. If I spin this dial, it should go on. You know, one thing I forgot is an energy cell. It would be good to power an energy cell before going into the tesseract. Okay, so here's our energy cell. Found it. I will set this back here. Yeah, let's do it forward like this. And what's behind is this one. This one will be receiving. Yes. And forward will be output. Let's turn these guys off. Okay. So this should work, and it stored my energy because I used the crescent wrench when I disassembled it from where it was last. But now I can connect my tesseract, and we should be good to go. This is energy sending. It's closed, and we're set. Okay, so this should be sending, and let's give it just a check to see. Yep, it's killing, so it's powered, so that's good. We still need an ender tank for here, and what I'm going to be doing here is connecting this to red alloy wire. Let's see if we can look it up. Red alloy. This wire here, what I'm going to do is connect it around here in a circle around the magmatics. When the energy cell reaches maximum, that's 50 million RF, it'll send a signal to the red alloy wire and shut off the magmatics so that it doesn't consume any more power if there's no power being drawn from it. That's an easy fix for that. Let's see if it works. I'm not going to do that right now. But for now, I think what I'm going to do is take a little break from recording and start working on this outside. You should see a big difference when I come back. Let me show you what I have planned. I've smelted some limestone and I'm going to chisel it. So it'll be, let's take a look at the chisel for a moment. Now there's a lot of things I can go with, but I think I like this. I think I'm going to go with this. And then what we can do with that, did something just walk back here? I thought I saw like a zombie walking back here. Oh, it's him. Okay. What I'm going to do is use a stairway pattern and then go out here and do this. But let me get on my platform that I built. It'll make things easier, like this. And so that'll be the design for the skirt on the bottom. Now let me fix this. Did this wrong. Okay, and the other thing I want to do, and I don't think, yes, I do have more, is to go above that another story like this. Okay, so that it'll be like this. Above that will be a different texture. Let me get some glass. Actually, I have the glass over here on this chest. This is my video preparation chest, I guess. And we'll chisel this. And let's take a look at the options for this. Now, we saw this one before, but I think I'm going to go with this one. Let's see what it looks like. Let's get up here. And again, we're going to go up a few stories, so it'll be here. And I may go 2 more higher, because what I want is enough room at this level. This is going to be a little catwalk area, these 2 blocks high, so that I can run wiring and cabling and piping. And it'll be closed off with the upper floor, which will be above all of this. So this can be either 2 or 3 blocks high. I may repeat this above it, or I may do another one of this on top of it. I'm not sure yet. I got to play around with it. But yeah, I think I'm going to go with the block below. The reason I got to be careful with it is because when I break it, I lose it. I don't have my bedrock pick anymore. I lost it in lava, so I'll explain that when we come back. But that's what we have so far, and when you come back, you should see a big difference. And welcome back. And this is what we got so far. I still need a roof for this, but this is the skirt, or the extension from the first floor to the second floor. And you can see it's a lip that comes out on multiple levels. It looks kind of complicated and the colors don't really go together, but I'm not an artist. But I do know that this is the size, technically, that I need for practicality, for all the things that I need to wire behind here. So we have a level of floor here, 2 half slabs. The top half slab is only 1 thin, but the ones on the side that have the glass above it are 2 high. And so this is plenty of room. There's actually a half block extra of room for the wiring. Not that I'll need a half block extra, but I just wanted to say that we have at least 2 blocks here, and that will serve our purpose. And then there will be glass here. I don't know how high, but there is more layers of glass that I want. Because again, I want to preserve the view here. I'll knock that rainbow tree out of there, because I do want blues and greens here. And so that's what we have so far. Now let's get back inside. There's a couple of other things that I want to be able to do, but I do want to explain what happened with my losing a lot of stuff. Now, what I have as far as armor is just a jetpack and some long fall boots. What happened was I was getting some obsidian, and I know there was a lava lake down at spawn. So I thought to myself, let me grab it from there, because the igneous extruder was getting kind of tiresome. What I was building was DSUs, a lot of deep storage units, and I was growing impatient with using the igneous extruder, because it is a very slow process of getting lava buckets and delivering them to the machine. It just takes way too long to do it that way. So I thought, let me just pour some water, a bucket of water, over a lava pool, and that would be a lot easier. I could just pick at it with my bedrock pick, which was working out great. I picked up something like a whole stack of obsidian, and again, you need a lot of obsidian to build deep storage units now with a new recipe. Pulverized obsidian. I made sure to be very careful where I was stepping, and it turned out that one place, as soon as I was finished collecting all the obsidian that I needed, there was a hallway that I needed to get by, and there was a little bit of obsidian lava there, and I thought I could make it. I jumped over and touched the lava a little bit, but my regeneration crystal effect had run out long ago, because the mining of the obsidian took so long. And I was already down a little bit of health from little falls here and there and whatnot, and so my health wasn't maximum. And when I hit that lava, I prepared myself, because I saw that I was definitely going to die. My hearts were down to 1.5 heart. So I ran quickly to an area that was open and safe, so that when I die, everything will be preserved. Nothing will fall into crevices or lava. So I died, and I then realized I have no jetpack, no spare jetpack to run and get it. So I got on Skype and saw if I could get somebody to help me out, and well, it was running out of time. It was only 5 minutes, and since it's at spawn, the chunks are loaded by the machines that are there, the sprinklers and all of that. So there was nothing I could do really. Everything despawned, and I had to rebuild everything I had. A jetpack, long fall boots. Crafted helped me out with some of the enchantments. He also gave me this jetpack, and yeah, I've been restoring the things that I had. The sword I put away before I went to go mining, and this pickaxe is the old one I started with, and so other things that I had to rebuild, the coin of fortune and so on. Well, anyway, that's the story, and we'll get by. I mean, we've gone by this far. We're progressing pretty good. I'm thinking of putting deep storage units here. And by the way, I made this magnum torch, which is crazy to make. It took regen potions, health potion, and hopefully that'll help us a little bit in keeping the mobs away. But I want to put the deep storage units here, and I think it'll work if I calculated this right. Let me speed through this so you don't have to watch this. Alright, so I finished putting all the deep storages down, and what I plan to do is to connect the, did I put it in here? Yeah, these storage buses across the back of all of these, like this. You can see they are connecting already. Whoops. I guess I ran out. I didn't make enough. I guess I didn't. Yeah, I did. I think I did. Well, anyway, they're in one of these chests, and what I'll do is connect them all by ME in a nice pattern, all centralized and connected in the center. And then the item ducts will run across all of the tops and all of the bottoms. And then after the Tesseract feeds through the DSUs, it'll go to a central chest with an import bus to that ME. And that import bus will take whatever doesn't go in the DSUs into the ME, the Matter Energy Fabricator. Well, I think that's about it. Now you'll have to excuse me because I was proposing to do a little bit of magic, at least a little bit in every episode, but since we're clearing out the area and I don't have really a place to do it, I want to take a break from it for a little while, even though we just started, until we settle a solid place where we're not going to be moving the arcane work table or the desk. I think it's going to be here, but I'm not sure. And that's where we'll do all our magic. But I want to thank you for watching. It's been a long episode, and I'll catch you all later.